What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel, a channel where somehow we are talking about combat revolver loadouts. I don't know how we got here. I don't know why I'm wearing a shoulder holster or a complete revolver loadout, but that's what we're going to talk about today, okay? A little bit of backstory. I have carried a revolver, or used to carry a revolver, but I carried a kind of weird one, okay? I owned a Smith & Wesson 686 Plus, I believe is what it's called, 7-shot, 357 Magnum from Smith. And I used to carry a Kimber K6S. This is a long time ago, okay? Right around the time the K6S came out. But what I learned pretty quickly is that I was only carrying it and training with it and dry firing with it for the vibes. I wasn't really doing it for realistic application. However, you can put a revolver to good use. Should you? I'm not going to tell you shouldn't, okay? What I'm going to tell you is there are much better loadouts and useful firearms in 2024, okay? With that being said, and I'll just give you a story. If you decide to go out and get some sort of shoulder holster or, Galco, some sort of setup like I am wearing today, your girlfriend with her Shield or her, Smith & Wesson P365 or her Glock 19, she's going to run circles around you. So hopefully she's with you in that gunfight. Okay, combat revolver loadout. Purpose is to tell you how to do it. Okay, not that I'm an expert. I've done a lot of dry fire, done a lot of shooting revolvers. Okay, I'm rocking two 357 Magnums. I have a 3-inch, okay, stainless. I guess I'll show you the gun. That's what all you guys want to know and see. And okay, gun. Look, a gun. Okay, check it out. There's a gun. Okay, that's what I'm rocking in the shoulder holster. I'll try not to talk directly into this mic, but it's going to happen, and that's just reality, okay? That's what I'm rocking in the shoulder holster, and then I have a cross draw because the other holster is not in, so I've been rocking it. This is the backup gun, okay? I've been drawing from the shoulder holster and using this kind of as like a New York reload. This is a 4-inch blued, 4.25-inch blued Python, okay? It's legit. These are both 2020 models, okay? They shoot awesome, and you do have to dry fire. So the purpose, I guess, is to try to show you how to do it, right? I'm going to get into one thing first. It's not in the right order, but that doesn't matter because you guys don't care. So check it out, loading. There's a lot of different ways to load. You can use speed strips or you can use speed loaders, okay? A speed loader is this little guy, okay? This little guy is a speed loader. Speed loaders are preferred. However, imagine putting some of these in your pocket. Some of you guys are used to small packages or big packages, whatever you got going on, but imagine having a couple of these dingle-dangling around in your pocket. It's not really that great, okay? So what a lot of guys, okay, what a lot of cops used to do was have some speed strips, right? Have a couple of speed strips in their right pocket. The reason why they have it in their right pocket is because with your dominant hand, your right hand is the way you load, okay? This weapon is empty. This Python is empty, right? I'm going to show you how you load a Python. You use gravity or any revolver. Use gravity, take your speed strips, okay? First thing you're going to do, put two in and pull. As you saw right off the rip, that might happen, right? That's just how it works. Sometimes you lose a round, you just drop it, right? What you're trying to do is put as many rounds in the gun as possible, okay? So for this particular case, with no reshoots, we only got however many, 4 rounds, random rounds, okay? That's just the reality, especially under stress. You close it up, you begin shooting, and then whenever that click happens, you know you got X amount of rounds left. To unload, okay, to unload a revolver, and then I'll talk about speed loaders. To unload a revolver, you turn it with gravity, and then you hit the ejector, okay? And obviously those are live rounds, so they're going to go flying out of there, okay? That is how you load a revolver with a speed strip, okay? Say I'm going to reload again. So again, this weapon is clear. Okay, clear weapon. Okay, say I'm shooting, and I'm out of ammo. I'm going to turn the gun, open it with my firing hand. I'm going to hit the ejector, and I'm going to use gravity. As I'm using gravity, I'm going to reach down for my speed loader. Okay, use gravity, put it in, turn it, let the rounds fall in. We lost one. That's okay. Sometimes that'll happen, and then we're back in business. Okay, I'm not going to dump these ones all over the floor because they're 158 grain. They have the soft point and the hull point, really sweet stuff. I'll tell you who they're from because you guys are going to ask in the comments if anyone ever watches this video. They are from Winchester. These things are freaking sweet, okay? So yeah, those are the two preferred methods of loading a revolver. The least preferred method is single loading, okay? But as you guys saw, it's not perfect. It takes a lot of dry fire, and you might end up dumping rounds all over the place. So that's loading. Maintenance. No, revolvers are not perfect. They're actually not even close to perfect. 250 rounds to a revolver, you need to clean it because what's going to happen is your cylinder, any carbon that starts to get built up around where this actually rotates towards the forcing cone is going to cause that cylinder to stop turning, okay? And the way revolvers work is based on timing. They have to be timed properly. So Maintenance is key for a revolver, okay? You need to maintain your revolver. I would say every 200 rounds, you need to make sure there's no carbon buildup. Snap caps, check it out. Snap caps are like little red, I don't have any here right now, little red fake bullets. That's how you're going to get good at not dropping rounds over the floor like I just did. Okay, we already talked about speed loaders. I use HKS, I believe. Let's see. HKS or HK. Yeah, HKS, okay? Got a bunch of these weird things, and that's what I've been rocking, all right? Loading, training ammo. Okay, 38 special. Let's talk about 38 special. You're going to want to heavily invest in 38 special. But what I've learned is 357 is very close to the same price as 38 special. So you can get whatever one you want. But 38 special is going to be easier on you long term if you're taking a class or something. But 357 is legit, okay, for a handgun caliber. All right, last comment I want to tell you. It's possible if you're strong enough. What does that mean? It's possible if you're strong enough. It takes to get okay with a revolver. Some dirtbag could get really, really good with a Glock with the same amount of time of dry fire and practice. Okay, so it is possible to carry a revolver effectively in 2024. However, just realize some of your dirtbags out there that mean to do you harm are probably going to do just as well, if not better, with their Glock or whatever they're rocking. Okay, so let me know if you're carrying a revolver down below, or let me know if you just have a fun loadout like I'm carrying here today. Okay, just something cool. I guess I'll talk about the belt. Hopefully you can see it in frame. If not, on my firing side, I have 2 speed loaders. Okay, 2 speed loader pouches. That's because that's where I'm going to load from primarily is my firing side. Because remember how I showed you, right? You're going to load from your primary side. On the non-firing side is primarily okay for emergencies. I have speed loops, I guess is what they're called. They're just 2x2x2. Okay, 6 individual bullets split into 2, so you can load 2 at a time in an emergency. These are primarily for the rifle that I'm going to show you next video. I guess I'll go show you right now. 1894 chambered in 38 special / 357. Okay, this thing is awesome. Okay, cock it, safety. This thing is awesome. Okay, I don't like the safety, but I do like it for the video, so I can show you how this thing works right now. So for a Marlin or any lever action, you just have to make sure you utilize all the way open, all the way closed, deliberately, okay? And yes, this weapon is hot, okay? But that is how you load a lever action, and it pairs very nicely with a loadout like I'm wearing right now, okay? If you want to see more on this gun or more on this loadout, post down below. I hope this video was useful for somebody. If you enjoy it, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the channel and you want to continue seeing content on the channel, consider becoming a member of the Patreon. It's only $5 a month. It gets you access to our Discord server. Anyway, guys, I've talked a lot. You haven't talked at all. And until next time, it's going to be Trench Grenade, your average FUD loadout enjoyer, signing out. Cheers.